Hey everybody, in this video I am going to be modeling how to use dimensional analysis to convert between metric system units when none of the units involved are the base unit. This corresponds to the level 2 questions on the practice problem set. So the basic strategy here is that we are going to start with our given number, and then we're going to use two conversion factors. The first conversion factor will convert from our given units into the base unit, and then our second conversion factor will convert from the base unit into the desired units. So let me show you what I mean. Question number 19 asks, how many centimeters is 2 kilometers? The base unit here is meters, but that is nowhere to be seen in this question. Here's how I would go about it. As always, I would start with the given quantity, which is 2 kilometers. And then I would convert kilometers into meters because I know the conversion between kilometers and meters. I know that there is 1 kilometer per every 1,000 meters. And I'm putting kilometers on the bottom so that the kilometers in my conversion factor will cancel out the kilometers in my given information. So that'll work like this. These kilometers will cancel out those kilometers. But I'm now in meters, and that's not the unit that I want. I want it to be in centimeters. So I need to convert one more time. So I'm going to add one more conversion factor here. And this time I am going to be converting meters into centimeters. And I know that there is 1 meter per every 100 centimeters. And now meters cancels out, and the only unit that I have left is centimeters, which is the unit that I want. So that's looking pretty good. I'm going to multiply across the top. So I get 2 times 1,000 times 100 centimeters. And along the bottom, I just have 1 times 1. So 2 times 1,000 times 100 is 200,000 centimeters, and that is my final answer. All right, that was our first experience. Let's try the next one, number 20. Number 20 asks, how many millimeters is 1.2 kilometers? All right, so this should be pretty similar to the first one. My given information is 1.2 kilometers. And I need to convert it into millimeters, but I don't know the conversion between kilometers and millimeters. So I'm going to go to the base unit of meters and then go from meters to millimeters. So to convert from kilometers to meters, I want kilometers on the bottom so that it will cancel out the kilometers in my given information. And I know that there are 1,000 meters in every 1 kilometer. And now I need to convert from meters into millimeters. So I'm going to put meters at the bottom and millimeters on top. That will result in meters canceling out, and the only unit remaining will be the millimeters, which is perfect. And now I just need to fill in that there are 1,000 millimeters in every 1 meter. All right, do the math. 1.2 times 1,000 times 1,000 millimeters divided by 1 times 1 equals. All right, I got 1,200,000 millimeters as my final answer here. All right, this next one is the last one that I'm going to model for you, and then you'll have to try the rest on your own. This one asks, how many kilograms is 65 milligrams? All right, my given information is 65 milligrams. And the question is asking about kilograms, but I don't know the conversion between milligrams and kilograms, so I'm going to convert between milligrams and grams, and then between grams and kilograms. So to convert milligrams into grams, milligrams on the bottom, grams on the top, because milligrams is on the top and bottom, that unit will cancel out. I know that there is 1 gram per every 1,000 milligrams, so I fill in my numbers there. Times, and now I'm going from grams to kilograms. I'm going to put grams on the bottom so that grams will cancel out. And I'm going into kilograms, and I know that there are 1,000 grams in every 1 kilogram. So checking this out, looks good. I'm going to multiply across the top, 65 times 1 times 1. I've got kilograms on the top, divided by 1,000 times 1,000. No units, because all of my units in the denominators have canceled out. That gives me 65 divided by 1 million, which is equal to 0.1234565, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I get too far? Gonna cheat and use a calculator here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I got an extra 0 in there. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this last bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks right to me. All right, the hardest part about that was just reading the calculator. I could have, of course, also just said like 6.5 times 10 to the negative 5th kilograms and spared myself a lot of trouble because that's exactly what the calculator says. All right, so that is my demonstration for how to use dimensional analysis to convert between metric system units that don't involve any base units. Good luck with the rest.